Always remain positive. How? Very simple. So I will begin with asking you a question. Would you fill a diesel in a petrol tank? No, you won't unless you're completely lost. Despite of knowing that smokers die young, people smoke. Every smoker knows that it is injurious to health, but he still smokes, and sometimes one after the other. Similarly, despite of knowing the harm, we continue to commit the damages. You know why? Because we are habituated. Remember, when you repeat a negative action twice, you're most likely making that a habit. And the negative habits become your way of living. Okay, another question. Would you eat poison knowing that it is a poison? You would say, no, why would I eat if I know it is a poison? Exactly. If you know that it is a poison, you would keep distance from it. Negative thoughts or negative feelings is the first fuel your mind would fill. You know why? Because it is easy and convenient to be negative. But negativity is a poison you consume every day and you're not aware of. On the contrary, positivity is the food. It is a fuel which has health and well-being and joy to consume. And apparently, you're aware of it, but you don't consume. You fill your energy tank with diesel when it is made to consume petrol. It may happen that your engine would run few miles, but it is ought to stop. It will crash and you would be stranded to die. Look around you. Just pause for a second and look around you. How beautiful everything around you is. Pause again and look at yourself. How beautifully you've woken up today by breathing in and breathing out. Whole night you slept like a dead body, but your body was functioning as it is designed to function. Pause yet again and slowly breathe in and breathe out. You've just tested how perfectly you're functioning. Everything is perfect in you and around you. Look at the sky for a moment. Imagine the expanse of space. You are literally like a dust particle on this planet, but you're breathing full of life. You are a miracle born every day when you open your eyes. So my question to you is, why would you live lifeless? Why would you live imperfect in a perfect world around you? When you're made in perfection, then there is no rhyme or reason to destroy the masterpiece you are. Negative energy is a poison which destroys you from within. It is an energy which reaches every cell of your body and kills it from inside. On the contrary, positive energy rejuvenates every cell of your body and brings you joy and glory to your well-being. You must be thinking it is easy to say these things in a speech, but in real, the reality is far away. One cannot remain positive all the time. It is life. It is a journey of ups and downs. You get upset, you get happy. How can we remain positive all the time? Okay, let me tell you a true story then. A night of 30th December 2004, a man was traveling in a small car with his 4 months pregnant wife, his sister and 2 beautiful kids. His brother-in-law was driving the car. They were all heading towards a popular seafood joint in the city of Mumbai. They were happy and full of life. They were enjoying the talk show of the little kids. His wife was sitting relaxed at the rear seat and was excited to bring soon a new life into the world. Unfortunately, their car reached a dark patch of the road near the toll bridge, where the stranded bus was parked without any sign. But the driver could not notice the bus, and he rammed into a standing bus at a speed of 70 km an hour. This man's head went out, smashing the windscreen of the car, leaving his body inside. The impact was so strong that his pregnant wife broke every bone of her face and fell unconscious. His throat was severely cut due to the glass of the windscreen. He had lost substantial amount of blood and he was dying every second. They were rushed to the nearby hospital before he could succumb to his injuries. Next moment, he realizes that the doctors are trying to wake him up, preventing him from going in coma. His whole body is cut and wounded badly. His right hand bone is visible like a peeled banana. The skin of his skull was hanging and bleeding profusely. His body is filled with small piece of glasses which is cutting him more every gone second. The man suddenly realizes that something horrible has happened and he's been pushed in a never-ending physical trauma and in the deep agony of pain. He is losing the life from his body every moment as the blood gushing out with each heartbeat. He is immediately taken to the operation theatre and doctors are struggling to stitch his throat. And the thought of his unconscious wife is not letting the anesthetics work well. Nearly after 7 hours to the end of his operation, he's almost conscious, and while the doctors are performing to stick his wound at the back of his head and his right hand, he began feeling the pain like he's alive. The pain he is experiencing is excruciating, but doctors don't realize that he has regained consciousness. They continue to stitch his wounds without realizing that he can feel the needle every time they course the needle in. His pain is inexplicable. Tears run down, but he is helpless. He's lying like a paralyzed man, can't even lift his finger to express that he's left the state of anesthesia and he's now conscious. His pregnant wife was struggling on the other side. All came as a fierce tornado and their life got shattered in a split second. But this man doesn't give up. He says to himself on that bed, pain might be in million folds, but he won't die. He would live. This accident won't end his life. He would live to hold his baby who is yet to see the world. After 10 days of struggle in the hospital, a man and his wife lived. He firmly realizes that life is unpredictable and some things are beyond anyone's control. But he also understands that his positivity made him live. And later in the month of May, he was blessed with a beautiful baby boy who had nearly touched death much before life touched him. Life will throw uncommon challenges which will either break you or make you. I'm not saying that life is always hunky-dory. I'm just saying fill your tank with your right fuel to travel the journey of life. You know, being positive is as simple as buying a candy for your little one. Make few sentences a mantra of life. Say everything is beautiful around me. I am made in perfection. Everything is going to turn into amazing. How beautiful my life is. What a great health I have. I'm going to live in fullness. I love to live. I'm full of life. My planet, my home is beautiful and I'm going to live on it. Negative energy cannot enter in me. Beautiful things keep happening to me. I love to breathe in and breathe out life. I'm full of life. When you say these things to yourself, trust me, you're filling your energy tank with a positive fuel. And believe me, you will remain content and happy and full of life. You are an energy created to shine, not to die down and disappear. Trust me, no one would even think for a moment after you're gone. Whatever you have created on this planet, nothing matters. Houses, cars, status, fame, big houses, big cars, big status, big fame, nothing matters. What matters the most is how you live, and live with the correct energy filled in your energy tank every moment, every day. Always remain positive, no matter what. Just remain positive. You will see wonders happening in your life. Your life would be an example to others. So fill your tank with a positive fuel. Anything that sounds good is positive. Listen to positive music, eat positive food, think positive thoughts, enjoy the positive silence, embrace positive changes, and meet positive people. Your life is a gift to you. Don't make it a curse for you. The man in the car in that accident that night is the man you're watching now. How I came through the near-death experience is a live example of positive energy. It is the energy which made me live and my wife live. And it is the same energy which makes you live. Live in joy and fullness. Trust me, you are a miracle every day when you wake up and see yourself alive. Let the miracle continue to happen. The day this miracle doesn't happen, you will be a dead body. Until then, let your body be full of life. Live in positivity, because positivity is life and negativity is death. You have a choice every day. Make the right one. Thank you for listening to me. Always remain positive. It's very simple.